So we finally have the results of the Michigan sign stealing investigation. I'm sure you guys were spending your whole weekend combing through all 74 pages, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
You did your homework, yeah?
Every single
ChatGPT
page.
at me like, give me the update.
No,
Well,
I read your article on clickondetroit.com.
Yeah, we at clickondetroit.com did comb through the whole thing. You can see all 86 takeaways if you so please.
How did you? I like that your takeaways are more than the pages.
Well, several takeaways per page in some cases.
Impressive.
But you guys are privy to what the findings were. What stood out to you that you didn't already know, or that you don't think was sort of the headline news from this?
Honestly, nothing. I mean, seriously though.
Yeah.
I mean, not like there's some interesting tidbits in there and about specific people. I mean, there's like some things we thought like coaches did that they didn't do. Some things that we thought coaches didn't do that they did. Like there's stuff like that, but like nothing that really changed my perception of the situation or the scandal or anything like that. And I thought the punishment that came down was pretty much what we expected as fans. So.
I'd say what we expected. Yeah. What I'll say to the punishment, the most interesting thing about the punishment section to me was that the NCAA was very explicit in being like, this warrants a postseason ban. The exact verbiage was a multi-year postseason ban would be appropriate. So basically, I took it as a way that they're trying to appease the people who are demanding a ban and saying like, you're right, this deserves a ban, but then they can say, but one of the pillars of these investigations is trying to punish the people who actually did the act. And so they basically took the ban and they found a financial equivalent for the ban and gave that to Michigan, which, we all know that's dropping the bucket for Michigan.
Do you think that anyone in the college football world cares about this outside of Michigan State fans and Ohio State fans and maybe Penn State fans?
If you just say outside of rival fans, I think everybody's tired of it. Yeah.
It's not like everyone. It's not like all these like programs or fans in college football are like, yeah, Michigan needs to be punished for this. They shouldn't be in the playoff.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think so.
It's mostly just like Jack Sawyer who keeps talking about it. Yeah.
Owen Foyer.
Yeah, Owen Foyer. Yeah, no gold pants. Yeah. But yeah, like people who want blood, who want Michigan's blood are the ones who care.
There's not that many of them.
Yeah. Unless Michigan got a postseason ban, it didn't really affect most of college football. Most people are just like, whatever, they cheated. We hate them.
Yeah.
End of story. And that wasn't going to change no matter what the NCAA found.
Here was my reaction when Ohio State had Tattoo Gate.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's kind of how I feel now. I'm just like, okay, it came down, $20 million in fines, and, they don't have to, take away any wins. They're not going to try and take away their championship, which I always thought is stupid because I've watched them win it. You can't take it away. You can't wipe my memory like Men in Black. But no, it's just one of those things where I feel like up here we're all, there's a lot of people that are like, crazy, just mad and upset that it wasn't enough, and then other people who just want to turn a blind eye and think Michigan did nothing wrong. I'm in the middle where I'm just kind of seeing everything going on, and nothing really surprises me because, I didn't think Michigan was going to get a postseason ban. The NCAA just doesn't seem to really put the hammer down on Michigan as a school that hard. So I wasn't expecting a ban.
Have you ever been completely innocent of something and just happened to throw your cell phone in a pond right after it?
No, but I can't wait for the next documentary on all
Yeah.
this. Or a movie, because this
Yeah.
is all, it's so fascinating how this all went down. It would make a better movie for sure.
Just based on like pure shock factor. That was the moment where I was reading and, legal A's is just like making your brain numb. And then it's like Connor Stalions admitted that he shattered his phone and threw it in a pond. And I was like, what? That's very strange behavior for a man who went on Netflix and declared his absolute innocence.
Yeah. I felt like even on Netflix though, he kept things a little vague.
Yeah. Or he'd like smirk,
Yeah, they would just show him smirking.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, maybe I did it, maybe I didn't. And here we are.
Yeah, he maintains his innocence. I was also interested that they broke down a little bit more of the Sharon Moore stuff. We all knew that the Sharon Moore accusations centered around deleted text messages. This actually broke down what happened. So basically, Sharon Moore heard the reports about the sign stealing operation and deleted the text message thread with Connor Stalions on his personal phone. The next day, Michigan's compliance office sends out a preservation notice, basically saying, don't delete anything. And after that, he deleted one text off his work phone. He initially denied doing that, but at the end of the day, he did come clean, and they were able to recover all the texts. That's why his violation was a level 2. He didn't get the Jim Harbaugh treatment where they basically said, you're banned for life, and we know you're not going to respond, so we can say whatever we want. Yeah, they basically gave Sharon 1 extra game and said it was enough. What do you guys think? Is 3 games enough for that?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sure.
I'm not going to lose any
He
sleep
doesn't get to
over
go to Germany, though, guys. Come on, the opener against
Yeah,
Germany.
that is a bummer for him. But
Yeah.
I mean, I think so. I guess I don't have a reference point, but like, sure, I think like
let's look at the other coaches.
My thing is like let's just get this over with and move on because
Yeah.
I'm just tired of it. Honestly, the college football world should thank Michigan for this because look at the technological advancement that they have pushed the NCAA and the Big Ten into this. No more signing, on the using cartoon characters and random emojis and like, no, we're in the what century? We're in the 21st century, and so people should be thanking Michigan and Jim Harbaugh and Connor Stallions and Sharon Moore because they have pushed us into the future.
All I see is just a bunch of people passionate about their job, man. That's all I see.
Dedicated to winning.
That's interesting, Ken. All great martyrs are first looked down upon.
It's so true.
Yeah.
I think like 20, 30 years from now, we'll be like, man, those guys were way ahead of their time.
That's right.
They pushed us forward when we needed it.
Can't believe J-Mo got us 3 first-round draft
All
picks
right.
after his great season.
Yeah.
I know.
Connor Stallions, noted good guy.
Noted, very noted. Good.
All right, we're going to take another quick break and talk Tigers.